Welcome to Westbridge Hills 22, I am Black Cat FS and this is our Use Machinery Challenge. We are back on Westbridge Hills. Today we don't have a massive amount to do. The main thing that we do have to do is go and turn that field around that we have stood in the last video. That's the new field we bought, which is down in that general direction, down next to the football stadium. It's not a football stadium, a baseball stadium. So we need to go and do that. We need to go and have a look at our eggs as well to see what we've got. No, we'll not be selling them yet. I think. When's the best time for eggs? Isn't it like December or November or something? Yeah, November. So 2 for, I mean, the bakery's mine, isn't it? I was going to say the price at the bakery isn't that bad, but we need to get one of the smaller tractors because we'll have to get some soil samples first, and then I tell you what, we're getting this. Yeah, we need some soil samples, and then I'll probably bring our big tractor down, the versatile, and we'll get some sort of, whether I'll cultivate and then seed, or whether I'll get a direct drill or what, I'm not sure. I mean, we've got a direct drill, haven't we? It just depends what we put in, I suppose. I haven't even thought about what we're going to put in. I don't know. I'd have to have a think. Right, I'll pick up this. Doesn't it normally cost us about £2 or something to lease? And then we'll get down to that field. It was only 800 to lease. I thought it was more expensive than that for some reason. I thought it was like 40 odd grand to buy, and it wasn't. It's only was it 17? Yeah, it will be 17, 5%. Yeah, 17 to buy. Right, let's get this undone. By undone I mean unfolded. And we'll get straight. I mean, we know this takes a while. I'm not going to keep it on for the whole time what we do. I'll jump forward at some point. Yeah, I'm not sure what to put in here. We've got corn in two of them. We've got barley in another. There's no crops that we need. It's not like on no man's land where we need, like this. It's very rare that we'll put crops in that we're not going to use in a production. We have done that recently on no man's land, and I think they're not too far off ready to harvest as well. I think we've put a load of soybeans in, from what I remember, on there just to sell off. And that's all that'll be happening from this field as well, so I don't know, maybe soybeans, maybe a canola. I'm not sure. I was thinking the same for the others as well. For the other two fields, I don't particularly want to go down the whole potato or sugar beet route, just because how long, well, I was going to say how long it takes, but we haven't got the machinery, and it's never popped up as well. So we'd be hiring the machinery, and I've got a feeling that potatoes or sugar beet, we're not going to profit like we did with the cotton, because I think we'll probably need the equipment a lot longer, and we won't see the benefit. If any of the crops, if I had doubts on sort of leasing machinery for any crops and making a profit out of it, it would be them two. especially the potato ones, because the working width's really small, isn't it? I don't know, I'm thinking back to like Carmston, where we had that, is it called a Venator? Or something like that, isn't it? And even though we had like what's effectively the biggest machine in the game, it still took hours and hours and hours to get them fields done. And if you think the leasing cost on that per hour would be crazy. So I think I'm pretty much open to any, apart from them two. And I'm mainly talking for them two fields up there as well. Yeah, I'll have to have a think. I think the two big fields, it's going to be something like a soybean or a canola, I think. For this one, I don't know, maybe, what do we not do a lot of? What do we not do a lot of? We never do sugarcane. Sunflowers maybe, but then I'd need another bit of kit, wouldn't I? I've got our direct drill, where I could put the wheat, barley, oats, the two that I've already mentioned, the soybean, the canola. I've already got that, so it would mean leasing another bit of kit, which would be a pain. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Right, let's get these samples done, because like I said, we know it takes a little while. I'll probably have to, there's probably going to be 2 whole lots in the middle as well to get it covered. And I'll come back before we get the sample sent off. Getting towards the last, well, 2 probably. Are we gonna get it all in? No, we're not, are we? It's gonna be 2. You can see as well, I've brought our direct drill down now on our class. What I'm about to do, and you'll see by our total as well, our money, is I have repaired the class, which cost us like 9,000 something. It wasn't cheap. We also had to buy some seed for our silos as well, so that cost us like 10 grand. And then we had to refuel. So all in all, I'm already 20, I don't know, what, 22 grand in or something when you take in the lease of the, I can't even think. This is what working nights does to you. The precision farming machine, the analyzer. Right, let's, does that come back here or not? No. And I can't really start until it does, can I? There, 3,200. Now it's come back. Ah, it's all good as well. No silty clay and only a tiny bit of loamy sand. That is amazing. Right, we're going to go with canola. Just because then I won't have to lease another bit of kit. Do you know, I've got field info turned off because of the role player. Oh no, it's on. Oh yeah, it's on. I must put it back on. Oh, do you know what we haven't done? I'll say that, it says page level okay. We haven't put down... It needs ploughing. Oh no, right. Never even thought about this. This was unexpected. Right, let's go and get a plough. Then. We might as well do it properly. We might as well just do it in order. We'll go and get a plough. We'll go and get some lime. Then we'll get seeding. Right, we've got the versatile. It's probably a bit overpowered for what we're going to use. We're going to use that absolute massive 26 metre plough. But strangely, I don't think it needs as much power as what you would think. Right, 15 grand to repair that. Let's go and get hooked up. Yeah, I didn't even know. This must be a mod. In fact, we'll have a look. I didn't even know I had this downloaded. Where are we at? Here we are. It's this one here. SM82. Yeah, didn't even know we had it there. But like I said, it's absolutely huge and it should make short work of it, really. I was just saying, whoa, 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 whoa. I forget about this being articulated. I mean, this wouldn't work on a lot of maps, would it? This wouldn't work on any British maps. I mean, how could you wouldn't even get it there, would you? Something like Stone Valley or something like that, maybe, but I mean, or like this. We're fine here, although I think I'm going to knock over every sign going, and if a car comes up like it is now, then we are massively in trouble. And the trees aren't safe either. Right. Look it up. Let's jump safely to the field. Good news, some signs survived, not many. That stop one there's a rare example of one doing so. I mean, that's massive, isn't it? That is massive. Right, this should pull this up absolutely fine. I think it was like 375 horsepower you needed for it. Oh, 330. So, I mean, we could have used the class, couldn't we? Because isn't the class 375? That might be where I got the 375 from. 325. Yeah, so really, we won't be using this one, don't we? I know that the class probably could have pulled it. It would probably pull it at 9 mile an hour as well, but we'll use this. I mean, for ploughing, on maps like this, like American maps, Australian maps, this plough's immense, isn't it? Just look at the size of the thing. I don't think this will be the last time we see this. I'll have to have a look who makes it. Like I said, didn't even know it was there. Right, what I'm going to do is, because here's me, I don't even know why, it's probably just because I'm absolutely shattered after finishing my shifts at work. I come on here thinking, all I need to do is get the soil samples, then we just direct drill, and we're alright. Totally forgetting that it would probably need ploughing, and it would definitely need lime on it. So I think we'll get into a time lapse a little bit earlier. We'll probably go through most of the stages, to be honest. because I mean this stage now, doing this like this won't take very long at all. I know the field's not small, but with 26 meters, it's going to get done really quickly. So we'll go through most of the stages. We'll probably come back. I don't know, end of seeding, beginning of fertilising, maybe something like that. So enjoy the music. Not belong. Right, we're towards the end of getting this field turned around. It has took hours. I can't even remember what time I started, but it's like 20. No, it's not 22. It's 1:45 in the morning now, and it was well before midnight when I started doing this. I kept it all on. I say I kept it all on. I've kept it as a time lapse rather than keep coming back and forth, because I thought it's just overall it's one job, isn't it? We don't have much else to do in June. This is pretty much the only job we had to do today. So yeah, I kept it sort of as compact as I can, and it's still nearly 10 past 4 in the afternoon in game time. So I mean, we wouldn't get that much more done after anyway. But you'll have seen we've ploughed, we have lined, we've seeded, put canola in. What else have we done? We've then rolled, which took quite a long time. So did the seeding actually. And now we're just finishing off with the fertiliser, which, I mean, the field will be perfect, I think, because the soil type was really good anyway, and it's being done like it has been done. You can see even by the map in the bottom, everything looks absolutely perfect for it. So we should get a really good yield off this. 100%, 125% in the best places, hopefully. One thing that happened so while I was sort of time lapsing, while I was sort of off, not recording but playing away, I was watching a YouTube channel called The Casual Criminalist. I watch quite a bit. There's a bloke on there. He has loads of different YouTube channels, and they're really interesting. And anyway, so I was just watching this, pitch black, the only light coming from the screens. I was watching it on my laptop, and so I've just sat there watching it, and out of absolutely nowhere, my laptop sat on the box, sat on this sort of box in front of us. Out of absolutely nowhere, this huge spider, what must have climbed up the box, just runs across my keyboard, just like lit up by the light from the screen. I'm not ashamed to say it, I absolutely crapped myself, just because it was so unexpected. And I'm sat there just mind my own business, keep myself to myself. I'm not bothering the spider. And it decides to go and do that to us. So, yeah, I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all. The spider's gone now. We will not be seeing that spider again. On a brighter note, the fertilising isn't taking too long. In fact, I think once we've done this, it might be checking two or three. It'll be three, won't it? It won't be two. Runs up and down. I've been trying to decide while we've been off camera what field I want to buy next. Or what I want to buy next, because like I was saying to you, we storing all this money up. We can't just go out and buy something like a piece of equipment just because of the restrictions we've got on ourselves. So land or productions are pretty much the only thing we can buy. We've already bought the cow farm. We've got the productions that I want to buy. I think productions wise there's nothing else I want to do. Dairy, sawmill, no. So I don't know. I was kind of thinking I want to buy another field around this sort of area, but then I don't just want to buy one of these small ones. I'd rather have one of the bigger ones. That one was interesting as that's got canola in. So I don't know. I'll have to have a think. I was looking on, while we've been off, I was looking on the used machinery as well. Two more John Deeres. The Gator and the 4755, which I think is a 4755. That's the one you start with on Elm Creek, isn't it? Sure it is. Sounds absolutely amazing. But it's pretty much in the same range as the John Deere, the medium tractor we've got. I can't remember what it is. I'd have to have a look. Right. 7810. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. So there's no point in getting it. And the Gator, I've got nothing for the Gator. I thought with the Gator we could get it to sort of sell things like our eggs and stuff like that, but I don't think it'd be big enough for the volume. And yeah, it's just, but it's only £6 or something, isn't it? Then I suppose you'll have to buy the back to it as well. Yeah, there's nothing, I wouldn't use it for anything. There's no point in buying it, even though it's dirt cheap. I'm probably not going to get all that done, am I? Might that be wide enough? I hope it is. I think I might miss a little bit. No, missed a little bit. I thought it was. It just seemed like a little bit too wide. Yeah, productions wise, what else have we got? That's our spinnery. Carpentry we're not doing. Sugar mill, no. Cereal factory, no. Grapes, no. I mean, the old mill would be an option to do the different oils. maybe that's what we could do. If, after we get the corn from our 2 big fields, if we go big on canola or sunflowers for our big fields, and then put them through the mill, that might be an idea. Right, let's I'm sure I've just made the reach a bit smaller. Yeah, I have. That'll do. We'll have a look once we get to the end of here. We'll have a look, see what the yield potential is going to be. But like I said, I'm hoping it's going to be really, really good, because I couldn't have tracked this field any better than what we have. I don't think there's anything else I could do to have made it better. It took a lot of fertiliser though. We were at 100%, weren't we? On here. So I mean, it took 3,000 litres of fertiliser. Sure, I filled it up before we came down. It's really bright, isn't it, the map? Really, really bright and sort of vibrant colours. I've thought about this since we've first came on it. Right, let's have a look. So, on here where it's loam, we've got expected yield 123. Could that go up to like 125 if we put bees around it? Is that how that could work? Also because it hasn't been mulched beforehand, maybe? That's all of it. 99 sandy loam we've hit there. Yeah, there was a tiny bit of sandy loam, wasn't there? So we're still at 99% out of 100. Is all this sandy loam? Loamy sand, and that's where it hits it. So there's the really bad bit there. So that's down to 79%, but there's a good chunk of it. So all of that is 123%. That is at, did we say 99%? And then we've got that tiny bit where it's at 79%. So that isn't bad at all. We'll decide, while we're off, we'll decide what we're going to spend some money on, whether it's going to be another production, whether it's going to be, I suppose we could have production and another field, couldn't we? We've got plenty of money to do so. So we'll do that, ready for the next month. In July, are we likely to have our... No, our field's not going to be ready. I don't think our grass field will be either. I think it'll be the month after. So July, to be honest, we might be able to just skip through July and get into August. I might end up having to buy some barley to keep our chickens going, because we haven't got any left. I don't think we've got anything left that could feed our chickens. No, we haven't. So yeah, we might have to do that, but I'll explain that. Whatever month we come back in, I'll explain that. So we'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.